Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to the portfolio. Welcome back to the YouTube series. As always, great to have you guys back on another video. For today's video, I want to do a couple different things. First, I want to take a look at today's performance as always. Second, I want to take a look at all of the options income for this week. 4 different options. $3,886 will be credited to the account for this week, so not too bad. Then I want to take a look at a dividend stock that I had in the portfolio. I sold off that position. I think I might get back into that position. I've been kind of over leveraged with options. I want to get back to more core dividend investing in the portfolio, at least balance it out a bit. So I definitely want to talk about a stock that I might be getting back into. It's a little bit controversial with this dividend stock. It's definitely down on its luck, but I think there is some potential for rebound over the next few years. Before we do all of that, let's take a quick look at the portfolio. As you can see here up on screen, a very strong day of performance today, up 1.15% in the green, 8,277. Portfolio value now over 720,000, 727,646. And for the week, definitely kind of a roller coaster here, up to 720, down into the 690s, back to 720 or so, almost back into the 690s, and then ending the week, like I said, 727,646. Taking a look at all of the options, these are all the current options. I want to focus for those options that will be expiring next week. 4 different contracts, again, $3,886 credited to the account. Ford put contract here. If Ford gets below $12 by next week, I'll have to buy it for $12. But as you guys know, I'll simply roll that forward. And selling off this contract, taking on that risk, I received $165, as you can see in the middle of the screen. 11 cents per share, 100 shares per each contract, 15 times $11, $165 for this position. Moving down, another contract here, a Pfizer $34.50 call. If Pfizer gets above $34.50, I'll have to sell it off for $34.50. You can see in the bottom left-hand corner, $33.17. And taking on that risk, you can see on the bottom of the screen, $16. The bulk of the options income will be coming from Tesla. Here's a 270 put contract. Again, if Tesla gets below 270 by next week, I'll have to buy it for 270. But again, I'll simply roll that forward. You can see the current price of Tesla in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, $260.72. And taking on that risk, selling off those contracts, I received $3,135 to the portfolio. Again, $2.85 per share, 100 shares per contract. So essentially $285 times 11, $31.35. And then one more put contract here, a 260 put contract. And taking on that risk, $570 was credited to the account. So adding all those up, the 165, the 16, the 31.35, and the 570, that totals $3,886 for this next week. So not too bad with the dividend and the options income over the last few weeks of trading. If we take a look at all the way at the bottom of my portfolio, I have this stock saved. The stock I may be getting into is AT&T. As you guys know, this is one of the larger telecoms in the United States. Definitely down on its luck. You can see here 1 week down 3.8%. 1 month 1.27% in the red. 3 months red as well, 9.87%. Year to date down 22.04%. 1 year 7.74%. 5 years down 43.23%. On the bottom of the screen, you can see I did have a position. Got out of that position in a few different trades. The last one on May 11th, 2022. Sold off 800 shares for $19.35 per share. And you can see the dividend income below that as well. 208, the last one was May 2nd, 2022. Dividend income here, 750 shares, 27.75 cents per share, 208.13 for that dividend payment. And with the telecom, it usually has a lot of debt. AT&T currently has quite a bit of debt. That's one of the negatives with this stock. You can see the dividend yield in the middle of the screen, 7.485%, very strong, very large company, market cap 103.38. If you take a look at some of the articles here, the big issue with AT&T, it's got some stagnant user growth. It's got a lot of debt, like I said. Cash flow is relatively weak, and its investment in DirecTV definitely has been a very big negative for the company. It's losing subscribers. That investment has definitely not panned out. I think they may be trying to divest that, get rid of that particular holding. I think it has about 70% of that company's holdings, DirecTV. So this is going to be a very big issue moving forward. I think they can get past that. If they do, I think this company will rebound in stock price. But at the end of the day, as long as the company doesn't lose any stock price, I'll be happy to collect that dividend. 7.485% dividend. I think this is going to be sustainable. This is a dividend king, 50 plus years of dividend growth, dividend payments. But having said that, there's no guarantee that it won't drop its dividend. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think that's possible for this company. I think it will continue to have a positive cash flow. But again, very risky stock. But again, where there's risk, there's reward. So this may be a great stock to jump in for the dividend and then maybe some capital appreciation over the next few years of trading. So maybe getting into that stock next week. I'll put some videos out on that. But again, just want to do a quick video here updating you guys on the portfolio. Again, ending the week here up 2.03%, 14,446, 727,244 current portfolio value, and options income this week 3,886. So with that, I'll kind of end this video. Again, if you guys enjoy the content on the channel, if you guys enjoy the video series, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Until next video, we'll see you then.